Hi, I'm Marsha Panuce, and I'm here at the historic Oslo. You know, when you think of circus animal acts, we think of tigers and lions and bears. But this guy, he's gonna steal the show.
About a year after we got him, I'd say, maybe, yeah, about a year after we got him, it was the first time he performed in front of a crowd. So he was only like 1.5. And I mean, and he just, ever since then, he's been like pretty on point.
Meet Scooby. This Chihuahua mix has been performing on stage for more than a decade with his owner, Christian Stoyanev, who is a hand balancer. Christian says Scooby was a natural on stage, but training took some time and a lot of patience. His trick, making the process like a game.
You know, it's not just he did it right away. Some stuff you do talk him through it. And honestly, if you, what I figured out, I guess it's my secret, but now it's not a secret anymore.
Not anymore.
But I don't know, I just think if you treat it like a game to them, and so that it's something, you know, when they do it right, like you'll give them treats, you play around, like, yeah, there are times where like they won't do it right, but you have to just constantly like, just be there, like repetition and repetition, and make sure you're like persistent on that. And then once they do it, then you really like exaggerate it, like it's the greatest thing in the world.
Of course.
And then they learn that that's what they have to do, because then it's always the greatest thing in the world.
Scooby and Christian travel across the globe, sometimes flying 2 or 3 times a week. But Christian says he has a way to sneak in some one-on-one time with his pal during those long flights.
Carrier, and it goes right underneath the seat in front of me. But I try to get him out of the bag to like sit with me, and then I'll have like a little blanket and I'll just cover him like this, and they'll never know that he's there. And he gets away with it sometimes.
As Scooby has gotten older, Christian has struggled with when his partner should retire.
He's an older guy, and like you see now, he's just laying around in the house. He lays around and he just mopes around. But when it's time to perform and stuff is when he is more like upbeat. And so it's really hard for me to kind of decide when is the time, when I feel like that's where he's the most excited. And I think as long as I see that he loves it still, I feel like I can't take that away from him. So with Scooby, you know, being a little older, sometimes we'll give him a little break. So, you know, Percy will probably do a few shows. Percy will get in and get some experience and, you know, see what the crowd is like. My act will always be called Christian and Scooby.
And Scooby.
You know, whether it's Percy or another dog later, but that's here and that.
Do you think that on some level he knows just how important he is to this act?
Oh, yes. If there's a diva in this act, it's definitely him. Sometimes if we don't perform for a while, I forget stuff, but he remembers.
He knows the show,
yeah,
right?
so he knows the show. But he definitely knows his value, that's for sure.
The show runs now through August 2nd.